I want to pursue my career growth, but where do I start? How can I focus on my career development? And who can help me achieve my goals? Good thing I'm here to answer these questions. Hi, I'm Jami Bennet, and I'm the travel support manager right now here at Cardinal. I run a team of up to 29 travelers and have supported 68 during my time in this role. I'm here to talk with you about taking ownership of your career and supporting your team with their career goals. So what tools are actually out there to accomplish your career goals? Here at Cardinal, we have a performance management platform for goal setting to assist with your career development. But what is performance management? By definition, performance management is the process of maintaining and improving job performance through setting goals, providing and receiving support and feedback, and making your professional dreams come true. But it's so much more than that. It's pursuing growth and knowledge. It's supporting team members to become their best selves and the excitement of getting closer to your career goals or cheering on your team as they take their next steps. Let me take you back in time. It's 2019, you've been in your role for about a year and maybe talk to your manager once a month. You have one annual review meeting as well. All year, you thought you were hitting expectations. You go to this meeting to be given a list of areas of improvement and pre-established goals to meet. You leave the meeting caught off guard, feeling defeated, and probably a little angry. Well, good thing it's not like that anymore. The way we work and our expectations have radically changed over the last few years. We're no longer just punching a clock for a paycheck or going through the motion of our jobs. According to the Washington Post, team members want to do more meaningful work with a sense of autonomy, flexibility, and work-life balance. Meaning, we want to do more with our work life. We want to wake up each morning and actually enjoy what we're going to be doing for the next 8 hours. We want relationships with team members that we can laugh with, lean on for help, and cheer us on when we crush it on a project or presentation. We want our managers to trust us, to get our work done without micromanaging, and allow us to take an active role in the decisions that impact us. So, how did I bring these values to life when shifting from a team member to a manager? I started with taking an individual approach to each team member. This can be challenging depending on the size of your team. Trust me, I know. But it's so important when it comes to being a supportive manager. Individualization doesn't come naturally to everyone. Honestly, I struggled with this at the beginning because individualization isn't even in my top 10 strengths on Strength Finders. But I had to dig in and make this a focus to best support my team. I prioritized time to get to know each of my team members. I reviewed their Strength Finders assessments with them and asked directed questions of where they want to go and why. By better understanding what motivates my team and what aids them in doing their best work, I've been able to encourage them to take their next steps. I previously had a team member who was a traveling leasing manager, who I encouraged to consider becoming a traveling community manager when a spot opened up. I knew she had the knowledge and skills to be successful in the role. She was hesitant initially, but decided to go for it, knowing I was there to support her. In just a few months of starting her new role, she was promoted to a regional and spoke about her journey at our summer development program earlier this year. After I got to know my team, it was time to provide performance feedback. Providing feedback is a fantastic way to highlight what your team members are doing well and also a way to provide valuable insight into areas they can improve upon. I establish a strong feedback loop with my team, offering feedback even when they're probably not looking for it. I offer daily office hours, feedback on deliverables, and consistent performance reviews. A study by Gallup found that team members who receive feedback on their strengths are 12.5% more productive. Could you imagine if your team was 12.5% more productive? Think of the accomplishments and impact your team members can make at your organization just by giving them feedback and praise when they utilize the strengths that come naturally to them. This study also found that regular check-ins can increase profitability by 21%. Just by prioritizing a quick 30-minute check-in can increase the organization's profitability by 21%. This is because team members that have engaged managers in their work are 59% less likely to look for a new job in the next year. So why is providing feedback so important? Well, aside from investing in the growth of your team members to achieve their goals, engaged team members are what make the culture of an organization strong. The team members at Cardinal are Cardinal's most valuable asset. Now that we've talked about the manager's role in performance management, as a team member, how do you grow yourself? Own your own career. I'll say it again. Own your own career. No one is gonna do it for you. I started in this industry in college as a marketing assistant because I lived at the community and I needed money. I found that I actually enjoyed the role, so I started as a leasing manager right before graduation. But once in that role, I honestly didn't know if this was something I wanted to do as a career. So I decided to leave the industry, take a risk, and move out west. Out in Montana, I worked at a dental office, but I didn't feel fulfilled. I realized I wanted more out of my career, and I took action. I applied for the travel team and came back to Cardinal. From there, I became the first travel team member, senior operations support manager, and now travel support manager in just 3 years. Because I realized I wanted to make a larger impact, continue to grow professionally, and utilize the strengths to make it happen. I say all this because you can make your goals a reality too. Career growth and development, it starts with you. Ask yourself what your manager would ask you. What do I enjoy in my current role and why? What kind of role do I want to be in by the next year? And which areas do I need to fine-tune in my toolbox to make this happen? Manifest what you want. Speak it into existence. Positive affirmations boost self-confidence and enhance your ability to sustain the behaviors that make the affirmation a reality. Share your wants and goals with your manager. If you want to become a community manager, tell someone. If you want to become a portfolio manager, tell someone. And if you want to become a property accountant, tell someone. Your manager can't help you unless they know what you want. If you're interested in learning more about reporting, asset management, or marketing, speak up to get added to a project that involves those areas. You also can shadow a manager in a role that you would like to be in one day. Or reach out to another department to learn more about their day-to-day to see if that's something that would be a good fit. But also, acknowledge areas within yourself you can grow and develop. Be humble and authentic. No one is perfect at everything. Recognize and own the areas that you want to grow, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't wait for your manager to tell you their ideas for your career. Go to your manager with what you want to achieve. So, if you only remember one thing from our time here today, pay attention to this. Everyone is striving for career development, and it starts with you. Within the next 30 days, I challenge you to utilize the tools that Cardinal offers, like our performance management platform, to set the goals that you want to achieve. As a manager, if you don't already have a weekly 30-minute one-on-one with your team members, I encourage you to make it a priority. Meet with them to take a personalized approach where you provide a consistent feedback loop and support their growth. As a team member, prioritize yourself by setting goals that you want to achieve that will drive your career track, and then bring these goals to your manager. The team members at Cardinal are Cardinal's biggest strength. The focus on growth and development is essential in meeting Cardinal's mission to make this place the best place to work in any industry for anyone, anywhere.